In 2013, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel redefined Superman for a new era, gritty, grounded, and godlike. It was a Superman who didn't just wear a cape. He carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. But Man of Steel 2, the direct sequel fans waited for, never came. No deepening of Kal-El's journey. No exploration of his growing responsibilities. No Brainiac. So today, let's imagine what could have been Man of Steel 2, a sequel that would have seen Kal-El against one of his most terrifying enemies, Brainiac. In the wake of Man of Steel, Warner Brothers scrambled to build a cinematic universe. Zack Snyder always intended Man of Steel to be the start of a longer arc, a 5-film mythic journey. But when the sequel was greenlit, it wasn't a continuation of Clark's story. It was Batman v Superman, and everything changed. The fallout from Batman v Superman and the rushed expansion into Justice League 2017 sidelined what should have been Superman's defining second chapter. But what if they had stayed the course? What if Snyder had continued Clark Kent's journey, not as a symbol of division, but as a global protector coming into his own? Man of Steel 2 could have picked up months later, with Clark now working full-time at the Daily Planet. Humanity is still divided on whether Superman is a savior or a threat. Lois Lane and Perry White help position Clark as both reporter and activist. Clark begins hearing of anomalies around the globe, cities losing power, satellites vanishing, data streams corrupted. This would be Brainiac's calling card. In the comics, Brainiac has taken many forms, from a green-skinned alien with a 12th-level intellect to a hive-minded AI that consumes civilizations. In Snyder's darker, more mythological world, Brainiac could have been something entirely different. A remnant of Kryptonian technology corrupted over eons, a rogue AI born from the same database that raised Superman. Brainiac's design would mirror Kryptonian aesthetics, black, sleek tech, glowing neural patterns, almost like a machine priest. His ship, shaped like a city-sized data spire, enters Earth's orbit cloaked, silently observing. Brainiac's goal is preservation through annihilation. He doesn't conquer, he collects. Earth is just his next sample. He arrives not as a conqueror, but as a curator of dying worlds. Where Zod challenged Kal-El's strength, Brainiac challenges his values. If Brainiac offers him a way to resurrect Krypton, to become the ruler of a new Kandor, would Clark take it? Does he fight for Earth, or his birthright? Clark must confront the ghosts of Krypton, both literally, via Kandor, and figuratively. Brainiac could manipulate him by revealing lost memories from Krypton, using Jor-El's corrupted AI. Imagine a scene where Superman walks through a simulated Kryptonian city, seeing what his life might have been. Brainiac promises to restore it, if Kal helps him convert Earth. While Superman faces a cosmic crisis, the human thread of Man of Steel 2 runs through Lois Lane and Lex Luthor. Lois's arc would see her investigate mysterious blackouts, vanishing tech giants, and mass disappearances. Lois uncovers that Brainiac has been manipulating Earth's networks for years, through deepfake AIs, corporate proxies, even alien biotech implants. She becomes the only one who can track his next move. And for Lex's arc, we would see him in prison after the events of Batman vs. Superman. Lex is approached by Brainiac as a human liaison. Lex sees Brainiac as the future, pure logic, zero morality. Lex may then try to betray Brainiac later, trying to steal his knowledge. This triangle, Kal's alien past, Lex's hunger for control, and Lois's pursuit of truth, sets the stage for the most cerebral DCU film yet. Metropolis becomes Brainiac's testing ground. Citizens are digitized, stored for preservation. Superman must battle through his own fears to destroy Brainiac's consciousness at its source. Flashbacks to Krypton are used as emotional leverage. Superman ultimately sacrifices Kandor's restoration to save Earth. He chooses Earth, not because it's perfect, but because it can be. Superman's public image is solidified. He is Earth's hero now. Brainiac's data core is retrieved by a shadowy figure, setting up future villains like Metallo or even Bizarro. Kal's faith in humanity is restored. The final shot would show Superman helping rebuild with his bare hands, and smiling. This is the Superman we were promised. Not a god above, but a man among us. Man of Steel 2 never happened. Studio politics, mismanaged expectations, and the rush to build a franchise derailed a story that deserved to be told. But fans never stopped imagining it. And maybe that's the most Superman thing of all. Hope, even when it seems lost. Would Brainiac have made the perfect villain for Man of Steel 2? What kind of Superman would we have seen after Zod, after Lex, after Justice League? Let me know your thoughts, theories, and fancasts in the comments below.